I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for episode 5 of season 7 of Game of Thrones. After this episode, only 2 more episodes to go for me to end season 7 and be caught up with the show. I'm excited about that. Also kind of terrified that I maybe went too fast with this season, but I'm enjoying it, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, the title for this episode is Eastwatch, and like I just said, I am excited because I think that the show has escalated so quickly, and like I feel like things are going a little bit faster than in previous seasons. A lot of the main key players of the game are finally, you know, showing up. Dany is in Dragonstone. Jon is there as well, mining the dragon glass, and then you have Cersei on the other side, pretty much ruling and being a step ahead of everyone, even if we don't like to admit that. She's being cray-cray, I'm not saying she's not, but Cersei, you know, but at least I feel like she's winning the game right now. Even though the battle in the last episode with Dany Dracarys, is that a word? I don't know. Everyone like setting on fire, everyone. It was amazing. The one thing I did have a complaint about is the fact that no one died. And like, we're so used to killing people, and that when the dragon just fires at Jaime and then Bronn out of nowhere comes out and like finally like saves him, that was really low. I was expecting for someone to die. And I think that, okay, you don't want to kill Jaime, fine. But Bronn should have been dead already, okay? The dragon fire right next to him on the, to the thing, and he got away with it, like, anyways. But my boy, my grandchildren, my grandchild, Drogo, the dragon, is hurt. I don't like that, okay? I don't like that. I have grown to love my grandchild and all the my other 2 grandchildren, so don't do that, okay? So, anyways, I'm excited to watch this episode. I hope that you guys are excited as well. Give it a lot of thumbs up if you love Game of Thrones. Subscribe for more. Comment on the comment section down below all your thoughts about this episode, and you know, your favorite parts of the reaction, or if I have questions during the episode, just maybe answer them if it's not a spoiler, because I hate spoilers. And so far, I am really happy that, you know, I have made it this far and I haven't been spoiled. Like, it's just amazing to me, right? I haven't been spoiled. No, no, I haven't. So that's good. Anyways, because I haven't been spoiled because major things have happened that had taken me by surprise. For instance, I cried thinking Jon was dead. All of you were like, yes, rip Jon, blah blah blah, and you were lying because he was actually then gonna come back to life. Anyways, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. And if you're watching this on Patreon, the full uncut reaction video is posted there. And if you're watching it right now, please give it a heart so I know that you guys are watching and I know you guys are enjoying. Sorry that sometimes it takes forever to upload and to process. Like, my internet is fast. It uploads like in 15 minutes, but then it takes like 3 hours to process, which sucks because I do the reactions like the day I have to post, that's the day I do it. I can't do it, like I can't pre-record the previous day because on the weekends I really want to just sleep, you know, or be with my family, so I don't record during the weekends now. I do it on the daily thing, so yeah. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's just begin with episode 5 of season 7 of Game of Thrones. You lucky motherfucker. How did you guys survive? I have no idea. Oh my god. Yeah, and getting roasted in the process.
Between you and her.
Yeah, true. But Jaime didn't saw him there. Yeah. Hey, this is war. This is no different from what happened with Blackwater. Oh wait, they're gonna fight for her? The ones that survived? Or they're prisoners?
I know what Cersei has told. We will leave the world a better place than we found it. Or refuse.
Burn.
And die.
Yeah, you know what? There's not really a choice right there. I will bend the knee. She is a dragon. I'm not fighting against a dragon. Oh. Do you think there's a choice in this? You bitches. Sam, will Sam, is that bend the knee? I don't think so.
Step forward, my lord.
You're about to get killed.
She was born in Westeros. She's lived here all her life.
In a castle, it's not like she knows the suffering of the people.
You murdered your own man's head like a few weeks in the dark set.
I meant what I said.
Yeah, she can be throwing threats without...
If that becomes an option, many will take Dracarys.
I love when she does that. I'm sorry, dude. You decide to stand by Cersei, even though Cersei is already here to stand by you. So, see you later. I thought they were gonna be food. Everybody was like, okay, I don't like the heat. She made a threat. She is supposed to carry on, because if not, then no one is gonna take her seriously.
Poison you so kindly provided her.
After.
And you believed her.
Yes.
If you were Olenna, would you rather have seen your granddaughter married to Joffrey or Tommen?
That is true.
Which one would
Come
Marjorie
on.
be better able to control? Which one would have made Olenna the true ruler of the Seven Kingdoms? She was telling the
Tommen.
truth.
Yeah. She played with you as well. And killed Joffrey. She's gonna die fighting. Okay. He has every right to fight, so... Look at Jon, how badass. Maybe he can ride one of the dragons. Oh god, he's so scary. Look at him. Poor Jon. Calm down, Drogon. Does Drogon recognize something on you? Oh my god. I'll be shitting myself. What? What is happening? Oh, if he touched it. Well, Tyrion also was able to touch him, so... Okay, he's being brave! You're about to lose again! Oh my god! Fucking amazing! You're a Targaryen, maybe that's why they connect with you. Oh shit! Aww! You have a new friend! Yeah. That's fucking amazing, right? Don't fall in love with him. Stop with the horror eyes, what the fuck? I know that they don't know, but still.
And I have fewer enemies today than I did yesterday.
She's such a badass.
You're not sure how you feel about that.
He's back! It's nice that Jon sees this side of her. The kind side of her. She doesn't get happy about killing a bunch of men. She knows it's a necessary sacrifice she has to make, but she doesn't enjoy it. What the hell with the crows? Are they? Oh, okay. Bran is doing this thing. Oh my god, I got scared. Oh shit. He has a connection with him, right?
Seal scroll for the king in the north.
Of course I did.
What's it say? Nothing good.
Embarrassed.
You don't have to bring the whole army.
A few.
One soldier. Is that possible?
Oh yeah, capture one. Yeah. Not the Night King, but
The first
one.
fight I ever saw was brought into castle. Because it's our best chance.
Look at Danny. Stop it. He's your nephew or something. Go, let him go. Stop it.
The Knights of the Vale came here for you, Lady Stark.
Aye, these bitches, how can they turn that quick? Sansa, don't do
You're
it.
very kind.
Not if they lose their heads first.
Oh my god. Arya, yes.
Winter.
But the thought just won't go away.
Yeah, because of little finger. Maybe a little bit of her syllabus as well.
I have one.
I love that they are going head to head because that's their relationship, you know. I'm glad that they're not just, you know, sisterly
Last
bonding
time I
and
was
things
here,
like
I
that.
killed my father.
Oh shit.
I'll leave you to it.
Don't, Jamie, don't.
I needed to see you.
Jamie's always in the middle of everything.
He's going to execute.
He's gonna see Gendry. Is that Gendry?
Wasn't sure I'd find you.
Oh my god, boy! I thought you were swimming, like going around.
You might still be rowing.
Yeah, true, me too.
This.
Oh,
This I know.
that's good, Gendry. Oh, he's technically a Baratheon. Well, he is.
Keep
Because
your
I hate
father's
the
name to
whole
yourself.
idea of
Situation's complicated
bastards.
enough already. Have a taste.
He's really smart. He's been doing this smuggling things for a long time. They're trying to avoid. No, oh, carry on, carry on.
Dwarf! More than Queen's servant.
Okay, there we go. There we go. He tried to avoid that. but-
Gendry.
Is she sick? Does she has cancer or something? I don't know. What's wrong with her?
Could be in our immediate interest.
Really?
Numbers, if we want to beat her, we have to be clever. We have to fight her like father would have.
Get her in, and then bang! This more
Then
bitch.
Dragons and dragons.
You're pregnant? Oh, but that baby will survive.
You say it's the father.
Oh,
You.
shit.
She won't like that.
Fuck them, right? But hey,
You know what father used to say about people?
the witch said she will have 3 babies.
The opinions of the sheep.
This is Prince Gendry, Your Grace. Robert Baratheon's son. Bastard son.
What do we just talk?
He was meant to keep that to himself. Brothers trusted each other. Why should we?
Yeah. Also, Arya trusted him.
I saw your father. You're a lot leaner. You're a lot shorter.
Baratheon and Stark, both bastards. Well, he is a Stark Targaryen.
Never grown used to it.
No, no. Sorry,
I wish
I
you
don't
good
ship
fortune
them.
in the wars to come, Your Grace.
I kind of do ship them though, but it's just that they don't know they're related. Look at her, she's in love. Look at her eyes.
That he issued an annulment for Prince Rhaegar and remarried him to someone else at the same time in a secret ceremony in Dawn. Is that a common thing in the South?
These maesters. They set me to the task of preserving that man's...
So Rhaegar married Lyanna? So technically, Jon is not a fucking bastard. And here she's reading a story that for them right now is not important, but it's important to me. Oh my god.
Wind accounting and annulment
So she-
for bowel movements for all
Am I
company.
right?
Well, the secret...
Keep reading. I want to know more. Because if Jon was born in a marriage, he's not a bastard. Jon Targaryen. Or Stark, I don't know. No, Targaryen. Rifle air to the throne. Not Dany, because Dany is after, because she has like all the previous ones are eliminated, so she by default she is the one, but she technically isn't. Jon is. Whoa. Oh, is that the Littlefinger was also looking for her, looking at her, so he planted that. This bitch. So that's the one that Cersei forced Sansa to write about, you know, like bending the knee to Robb. But she was forced to write that.
Isn't it your job to talk me to convince the one with the dragons or the one who fucks a brother?
This is complicated for the free folks.
Like animals.
Okay, but...
You returned the favor, as I recall. Here we all are.
Yeah, how crazy life is, right?
We're all breathing.
Yeah. They're all alive. That is the only difference between them and the real threat. They're alive, the other ones are not. It's gonna be crazy. You hardly can see anything. Oh shit. I hate when it ends with cliffhangers. Okay guys, that was the end of episode 5 of season 7 of Game of Thrones. A good episode. Yes, it was a good episode. A lot of things happened. Gendry was back. I was worried about the boy. Every time I saw the ocean, I was like, is Gendry still like pedaling through it and not really being able to you know, dock somewhere or something? He did. He was working at King's Landing, you know, hiding underneath their noses. And it was smart, and he has been preparing because he knew that there was a bigger thing for him to do eventually. So he's been preparing himself. He's good with the hammer now, and it makes me, that fire he has on him, you know, has to come from his father. It's just, you know, amazing. That you see little things, even though they never met, even though his upbringing had nothing to do with Robert Baratheon. Even though he did, I believe that, I remember season 1 maybe, that Robert, even though he you know, he had bastards and all that, he did kind of take care of them by giving them money or something like that. And Gendry is the only one that survived after, you know, Joffrey killed all of them. Joffrey or Cersei? Was Joffrey the one who killed everyone? All the bastards in the city. All of Robert's bastards. But yeah, it was good to see him. I love the fact that, you know, little by little the bigger threat, which is, you know, what's beyond the wall, is being actually brought up. Is everything that is, like, everything is centered on that. And I'm glad, you know, I'm glad that we get to see that, and you know, Dany is really, like, she believes him because of everything she saw in the mine, you know, where they're mining the dragon glass. She saw it, she believes in that. She's gonna fight with him, but she cannot fight with him without losing her position in the south. So she is taking precautions. She is giving as much as she can, yeah, she's trying to do that, you know. But now they have to convince Cersei that the real fight is up in the north and not in this side. Now, if Cersei will be dumb if she doesn't do it. Now, the witch, I have a problem. Not a problem, but the witch said, you will have 3 kids and all of them will die. They will have blonde hairs and all that. She had actually kind of like even said that it was not going to be the king's kids, but rather, you know, because of the incest and all of that. But now she's pregnant. So for me, I think that the fact that the witch said that she had 3 babies, I believe that maybe the baby that she's carrying right now is not gonna be born. I don't know, because the prophecy, everything it was true about what happened with the 3 kids that she had, Joffrey, Marcella, and Tommen. So I don't know. I believe that maybe this baby won't. It's not gonna be born and it's gonna die. But technically, if the baby dies, well, but she also had another baby that died before that, right? One that was actually from Robert. So I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't want to even think about the possibilities of that. Anyway, so she's pregnant and she's like, fuck everyone else. I'm gonna say that you're the father to Jaime. And Jaime's so easy to manipulate. And Jaime, you know, even though he makes himself like be a hard person and like, you know, try to detach his feelings from everything, he is just, he's too good sometimes, and sometimes he's kind of stupid because he lets himself manipulate by Cersei, because his love for Cersei is so big that he can, you know, just not comprehend that, you know, Cersei, nothing is going to change Cersei. At this point, nothing will. Okay, so having Jaime just, you know, when he holds Cersei and the thing that he finally will be a dad, like a real dad. Well, he is a dad and he was there for the birth of the children and all of that, but he was never the one who everyone called dad, you know. So now this hope of him actually being the dad of this kid and being the dad for everyone else, and like he's not gonna hide or anything, he had hope. And when he was holding Cersei, and then Cersei's like, if you betray me once again, like Cersei being back at being herself, and you see his face going from hopeful to, oh my god, is it still the same shit? It was kind of like, when are you like really going to like accept that she's not gonna change, that she is still the same person and that she will die being the same person? So it's crazy, you know, but he's always in the middle of everything. He's always in the middle now. He's in the middle between Tyrion and Cersei, and also between Dany and Cersei, and you know, he's supporting Cersei, yes, but he's in the middle of it, and he sometimes gives an opinion that is different from Cersei. So, but he still is behind her. So I don't know. It's just like, with all the things that had happened, I feel like he should be a little bit more harsh on Cersei sometimes, but I don't know. The heart is weak for him in terms of Cersei. His conversation with Tyrion was really good. I really like that. I think that even though he said, I'm gonna, like, he had a lot more grudge. I think that by finding out from Olenna that it wasn't Tyrion the one who poisoned Joffrey, and even, you know, I think a part of himself believed that, but then when Tyrion killed Tywin, when Tyrion killed Tywin, then a lot more grudge came in, and so he said, oh, you know what, if he did that with our father, he might have done that with Joffrey as well. But since Olenna confessed, it's not like he doesn't understand why Tyrion did it, you know, so he is a little bit sympathetic towards him, and you know, he says this is what is happening, and Cersei's like, okay, let's let the Mother of Dragons believe that we are on her side, let her in, and then do our best, or worse in this case. I hope that, you know, Tyrion really doesn't believe in the goodness of Cersei's heart, because we know there's none there. So yeah, we'll see how things turn out in that situation. I don't think Cersei is going to understand about the bigger threat until it's too late for her house, when everybody realizes that the army of the dead is real, then where that's the bigger threat, that is the thing that is going to consume everyone, you know. So it's really interesting. Also, what's really interesting to me is that in the Citadel, if you don't really pay attention to what the maesters or everyone in the background is saying, you will miss key information. Like, I feel like, for instance, when they were, I'm gonna rewatch that scene, when the maesters were talking with Sam before, they were talking about some guy who believed he was a descendant of the children of the forest, and then they talk about someone who was going to, like a god that was going to come out of the water and, you know, to kill Aegon Targaryen. And that is the story, I believe, from the Greyjoys, if I'm not wrong, I don't know. But then Gilly was like, oh yeah, he even recorded this fact about Rhaegar divorcing his wife, which is, he was married, if I'm not wrong, no, wait. Rhaegar, yes, Rhaegar was married to a Dornish, right? To Oberyn's sister. And they had kids, right? And he divorced her to marry in secret with someone else. That's the story of Rhaegar and Lyanna. I'm pretty sure, because if Rhaegar was having something else with someone else, like, I don't think so, okay? So, technically, Jon Snow was born from a marriage, meaning he's not a fucking bastard. He is the true Targaryen heir, not Dany. Yes, she has fought so hard to be the queen, and she has declared herself the queen because she knows that there are no other Targaryens. Did Maester Aemon is, that's his name? The Maester back in the wall, at the wall, did he knew that Jon was a Targaryen? Because he was a Targaryen. He was the second. Like, there was Rhaegar and him, Aemon. I don't know, I don't remember well. But she, like, Gilly says this huge piece of information, and she said it's like it's nothing, and then Sam interrupts her, and I was like, shut up, Sam, let her talk, this is important information. That if Sam will have realized that, then maybe he will say to Jon, oh yes, it was true. I hope they took that book, so they can know that, you know, Jon is actually Lyanna and Rhaegar brother. No. Son. What the fuck? And well, since his other brothers were killed by Tywin and by the Mountain, you know, I'm pretty sure that, I know that technically he's the only survivor, so of course he's the only heir to the throne. I mean, he's not the rightful heir to the throne, because the throne is now belongs to the Baratheons. But if he defeats, he's first in line from the Targaryen house, because he's a Targaryen, and he is, you know, the prince, that he is the son of the prince. Dany was the sister, so Jon is the one who's supposed to be, right? Am I making connections right? I might not be, but anyways, I feel like I am, so excuse me. But yeah, anyways, then we have also Sansa and Arya. Here's the thing. They had a beautiful reunion, and they hugged and they talked, and they were able to share some moments. But I'm glad that, you know, the fact that they are so polar opposites, and the fact that they are so different and have always been different, and they didn't get along and all of that, is still at place, you know, because a few years apart is not going to make the drastic change of both of them thinking alike. Sansa is still pretty much herself, a lot more grown up, a lot more able to make decisions for herself and to think, you know, in a broader way. But Arya also is really, you know, she's really good at picking things up. So she was like, even though you don't want to, and you want to hold the north for Jon, or that's what you're saying, you still, there's something inside of you that you want this, power, you know? And even if you, like, Sansa is nowhere close, nowhere near to be as Cersei, as evil as Cersei. But we have to understand that she was technically raised, well, not raised, but the key years for her, she spent at King's Landing learning from Cersei. So I don't know, I feel like she, in a way, everything Littlefinger is telling her is affecting her, and actually she wants to be like the queen of Winterfell. So I hope that she's not. I hope that she really, like, she realized that there's a bigger threat, a threat that doesn't care if you're a queen, king, or bastard. They're gonna kill you either way. So yeah, but the games is still playing. They're playing a little bit of the game there. And Littlefinger is, you know, there's this thing. Arya can be sneaky and she can be, you know, really wise for her years and all, whatever you want. But Littlefinger has a lot of experience. You know, Littlefinger has been playing this game for a long time, you know. And of course, at the beginning, he's going to have a, like, some type of, you know, advantage, and he will know a lot more from her. He will know more than Arya. But I think eventually we will see a shift, and Arya will be a lot more wise, I guess. And I hope that she does take Littlefinger down, because I honestly, he irritates me to no end. But the thing is that he asked the Maester to bring the only copy left of the message that Sansa sent. Now Arya, not really trusting Sansa, not really ever getting along with her, and seeing that maybe she does want to take the power, and she, even though she believes in Jon, there's still something inside of her that says that she has a better claim to it than him. I feel like this is the last drop that she's gonna, you know, say, oh, you were actually in the Lannister side. You wanted Robb to die, to bend the knee. You know, that message that Sansa wrote because Cersei forced her to write. So it's smart from Littlefinger to put the sisters against each other, because the only one who wins is himself. So yeah, it's going to be terrible if we follow that. If they actually fall into his trap, which a little bit, like, Arya is kind of falling into it. I hope that she knows a little bit better. Dany and Jon, like, I love that the fact that Jon was able to touch the dragon. I don't think anyone else have been able to do it. Tyrion was able to talk to the other two dragons, the one that were caged, and he was like, he was releasing them. I remember that he took the chains off of them. So it was, but he did touch them. But this one, like Drogo, is the one who is the wild one, the strong one, the bigger one, because has always been on his own, and, like, you know, that's why he's the biggest one. And I know that dragons let only one person to ride them. So Drogo and Drogo chose Dany, gave her permission to ride him, and Dany's not supposed to ride the other two either. It's like a loyalty thing. You ride only one in your lifetime, and if the person, for instance, if the person who's riding the dragon dies, then the dragon doesn't take anyone else to ride them, I think, right? I think that I kind of remember that from the history and lore, maybe, or someone explained it on the show. I don't know how I know this, but I know that part. But the fact that he let Jon touch him, that was pretty badass, though. you know, meaning also like the fact that he's supposed to be in the bigger, but he already chose Danny, so there's no turning back. But the other two don't have a writer, so maybe they, like, one for Jon and the other one for Gendry. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, everyone seems to be fighting the same fight. The Hound is there. Jon was able to recognize him, and it's just amazing how, you know, all the players seem to have been starting meeting to actually go and fight the bigger war. So yeah, I don't know, I expect Danny to actually, you know, go there and fight. I hope so. And I hope everything turns out well, even though I'm pretty sure a lot of people will die. But we'll see. We'll see how everything turns out. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed my reaction video. I'm probably forgetting key parts on all of this, but I just don't remember anymore. I always say I'm gonna write things out so I can, you know later what is it that I'm gonna talk and not just wing it like I always do. But I never do. I forget to write. I should write like key things, but I don't. Maybe for the final episode I will do it, even though I wing it like the entire 7 seasons. So it really doesn't matter. At this point it really doesn't matter. Anyways, next episode is Beyond the Wall, and the finale is The Dragon and the Wolf. And I'm excited for those two last episodes of Game of Thrones until we get season 8. So yeah, I'm excited as hell. Also, I love the Jon Gendry reunion, but I actually like Gendry and Arya, since Arya is a true Stark, and because she's Ned's kid, and Gendry is Robert's kid. So that bonding is the one that I liked it, so they can fight together and all of that. Because Jon, now we know Jon is not a Stark, because he's not Ned's kid. So the connection is between, you know, Baratheon and Stark and the Ned and Robert kids, and those are Arya and Gendry. So yeah, this reunion will have had a lot more impact, and I will be like up for it if I didn't knew that Jon is a freaking Targaryen, you know? So, because he is, yes, he's half Stark, half Targaryen, but since the dad is the Targaryen, I think that the predominant thing is for him to be called, you know, Jon Targaryen, right? Because it's like Joffrey. Joffrey is not Joffrey Baratheon Lannister. He is Joffrey Baratheon. He was. Marcella Baratheon, Tommen Baratheon, you know, so it's not like, yes, and his blood is like, his blood is still, he has half Targaryen, half Stark, but in names, I think he is Jon Targaryen and not Jon Stark. So yeah, and even though he was raised by the Starks and whatever you want to say, but he's still Jon Targaryen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I am. Who knows? Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for all your support, all your love. You guys are amazing. Thank you for everything, and I hope that if you're watching the uncut reaction, this reaction and review has 1 hour and 27 minutes. Yes! I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you guys continue supporting here on Patreon. And also, don't forget to give it a heart. Like, it's going to be insane because the finale, the 2 episodes, you're gonna have uncut reaction. There's nothing you're gonna miss. There's no cuts, nothing. So, if you haven't decided to pledge and to be part of the Patreon family, you might consider doing it, because the last 2 episodes I believe are going to be insane, and you will want to see the entire thing, because sadly I can't post the entire thing on YouTube because it gets blocked by HBO. I wish that, you know, they just let me, and they will take, if I make any money out of it, they will take it and just let me react to it, but it doesn't work like that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and all those good things. I will see you guys next time for another reaction video for Game of Thrones. Mwah! Bye, guys!